Good morning, everyone. We have just entered the summer solstice here in Northwest Connecticut, and the sun is shining brightly today on this wonderful, warm summer day. I wish you bright blessings wherever you are, whether you have entered the summer or the winter solstice. I hope this message is helpful for you. I was looking back about a year ago, and Spirit talked to us about veils at that time. And it's interesting because Spirit wanted me to share another message about a veil. We have a few different messages to share today. So, with regard to veils, we know in the spiritual community that we talk about the veil between the worlds. And if you look back at last summer's video, you will be able to learn more about that. But we're going to expand on that this season and this year. And we're going to talk about the veil that seems to be heavy upon the planet, a veil that we are meant to pierce through and are piercing through with regard to finding the truth and the spiritual truth of each other and what is going on in the world around us. We want to look at each other through the eyes of Source and to see Source in the other person. We want to be able to see Source in the trees and nature and the animals. We want to be able to communicate through the oneness that connects us all and to honor each other as all aspects of Source. In order for that to happen and for more people to be able to awaken to this possibility of a spiritual view, things have been getting very volatile. Often, this is how change is created. It is hard for those of us who are sensitive to be in the world sometimes the way it is. But know you are here for a reason. You are here because you already have the capability of seeing through this veil that separates us from the view of Source. We want to be able to find that oneness again, that we are all one and one Source. We can have differing views, but we can still honor each other. We are also, I'm hearing from the angels, here to honor freedom, freedom of choice, freedom of movement, freedom of belief, freedom of opinion, freedom to live the life the way you choose to live it. It may not be the same way that somebody else chooses, and that's okay. But we are here to become free aspects of Source and to honor our power and our knowledge, to ask the ancestors to walk beside us every day, and to be able to bring forth the vision of love and healing and oneness. The other message that I was getting to share is around emotions and creation. We have been through the ringer, so to speak, and this is bringing up a lot of emotion for us. For many, it is touching old wounds, the things that are going on around us. And so we want to honor that and bring healing to our own individual journey when that happens. But what Spirit is saying about the emotions that we are feeling is that it leads to beautiful creations. And so we use the energy of the summer in order to bring those creations out into the light. Whether you are creating a novel, painting, music, whether you are creating a nonprofit organization or a movement, these emotions bring upon powerful creations, and this is the time to honor that and to explore using those emotions to bring creation onto the planet. It is needed, and often in the most challenging times, we have the most amazing art that is created. the most powerful messages coming through. The third message that I was given from Spirit to share is that we are in a time of holding space. Those of us who are having trouble looking out at the world and seeing what's going on know that everything is now. So when you're looking out and seeing chaos or turmoil, know that also a new earth is created now, is here now. And we, those of us who are more awake than the rest of the planet, perhaps, are here to hold that space and hold that vision. And this is important work. It's not always easy. I was reading another message from another channeler this morning, and he or she used the phrase living prayer, and I loved that. And it integrates into the message I was guided to share. We are all living prayers. We are all here to hold that space, hold that vision, and know that the new earth is not only possible, that oneness and that love, that heaven upon earth, so to speak, but it is already here. And we are here to hold that space. It's powerful work. It's really important work. And sometimes we get frustrated because we want to evoke more change than is happening. But being present within yourself, connected to source, honoring that oneness and holding that space, really important as well. We also know from the spiritual work that energy creates. And so when we hold that space, when we hold that energy, it will manifest. It has to. So now is the time to pull an animal or more than one animal guide to help us through this new season that is upon us. And two flipped out of the deck today. First is the butterfly. That's the change. We are all going through changes in our own life as we look out at the planet as a whole. The butterfly's message of change, however, is to do it gently as you can for your own life and your own well-being. Honor everybody's colors, whatever they are. Honor everybody's opinions and visions, whatever they are. But also honor your own in that connectedness to source and oneness. Not surprised to see our friend the turtle here. Turtle connects us to Mother Earth. Summer is upon us here in our area, and there's no better way to reconnect than to connect with Mother Earth. She is also here riding these changes with us and here to support us and here to help transmute the lower vibrations and the lower energies that need to be released in order for the shift to happen. And it's a wonderful way to fill yourself back up and to cleanse, to come out and commune with nature. I hope that this message was helpful for you. I wish you many, many blessings.